Your workspace is the place where you get the majority of your work done. I like to keep my desk set up pretty simple, having the essentials that I need. My workspace overall is for productivity, being multifunctional for the different aspects of my life, such as studying and curating content such as this YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing amazing, and today I'm showing you my desk setup. This is part of my digital productivity series that I've done on my channel. You can see all the other videos down below, linked in the playlist. But the desk setup, the place where I get all my work done, is sometimes an overlooked part of productivity because this is where you're doing your work, it's where everything is happening. Some people like to split where they do their work, such as like when they're studying and when they like have something on the side, like a side business or YouTuber channels, they do it at the same place. I like split like what I did, so I did some schoolwork here, some at like a library, and then this is like where I make all my YouTube videos and stuff like that. So let's get into the setup. I'll be showing you everything. Let's go. To start off, I have this desk here. This is the IDASEN desk countertop from Ikea. It is 160 by 80. I really like this countertop. So it is wood, some sort of particle board, and I have it on the Alexandro unit on the right, and then two like Ikea legs on the left. And the reason I go for this one over the Colby countertop, which I was considering at first, is because it is the depth is larger, giving me more space to have like more things this way. So like when I had like, if I have a book or like a notebook or a textbook, I can push my laptop back, open it up, and then write stuff inside it, because that gives me more space than compared to the Colby, which I saw was only 60 centimeters in depth. So that's why I opted for this one. It's a bit shorter, but I do prefer it overall. The machine powering this desk setup is the Dell XPS 9550. It's got 8 GB of RAM, a 1TB hard drive, Intel Core i5. It's really solid. I use it for like browsing the internet, doing schoolwork, video editing. It can handle all of that. Except when it comes to like bigger video projects and like when I'm working with loads more files, it did start to get quite like slow, and became a bit annoying when it comes to editing because of how slow it came. But I resolved that problem by getting an SSD. This one here, the Samsung T550, 250 GB. That means that when I'm editing a project, I put that on there, I edit off that, and then when I finish editing a project, just like this YouTube video, I finish editing, then cut it over to the hard drive in the computer, meaning that it's all good and there's no lagging when editing anymore because I'm working off that SSD. I also have this 1TB verbatim hard drive that I use to store files, and this is to store like backups of footage and projects that I've worked on, such as this YouTube video. I store that on this hard drive. Backups of just my computer as a whole, I store them on here, photos, all that kind of stuff goes on this verbatim 1TB hard drive. This was only around £20 or something. I got this quite a while ago, and it's been solid for all of that. I only need to get a new one when this is completely full up with the space. That's all good. Now let's go on to the monitor. For the monitor here, I have a 27-inch Acer monitor that I have positioned above my laptop using this very nice stand, as you can see. This is really solid. It gets what I need to do. I really like this setup when you have the laptop down here and then the monitor in front, and you can like just drag the mouse up and it goes to the next screen. So like you can just like drag a screen across. You can open that up. You can have multi things opening. It was really useful when I was studying because I could have resources on one part of the screen here, then like more notes on the other part of the screen, and then like a Quizlet or something like that, or Anki open on the other part of the screen. Because it became really useful. Even when like editing, it's really useful because I have the timeline on one screen and the playback on the other screen. It gives you lots of more room while you're editing. It's not one of these ultra wide monitors, but I really like it and it's really good. Next we have the Logitech MX Master. This is the mouse that I use. If you make videos, if you're on YouTube, it's basically essential to have this mouse. As you can probably see if you watch YouTube videos and videos like this. This is a really good mouse. You can program the different buttons to do different things. So like this button on the side, I can scroll through Premiere, see the timeline, move it across. To just scrolling through Chrome or Notes or anything, you can just scroll. That's all good. Really good, great mouse. On either side of my desk, I have a lamp. On one side, I have a basic Ikea lamp, and on the other side, I have this Tomons lamp. It's really good. I got this idea. I saw this lamp on Ali Abdul's desk setup, and I saw it. Really wanted to get it, so I did. You can probably notice that my desk setup is heavily inspired from his video if you've seen it. I can leave that down below. I have a pencil pot to store pens, pencils, scissors, highlighters, all of that kind of stuff. Pretty basic when you just need to grab a pencil out, go like this, write something down, it's there. Don't have to go and find like a pencil case or anything. It's right, easy access, right there. You can just grab something out, start writing. I also have one of these fake Ikea plants, as I read somewhere that having something green on your desk or where you work increases your creativity. So I picked up one of these, and yeah. I also have this this thing that you put a mug on if you're drinking something, because you don't want to damage your desk, so you just get it like that. You put a mug on it and you're all good. So I have a notebook here that I use to write things such as my daily to-do lists, any notes, any thoughts that come to my head. If I'm not writing them in Notion, I put them in this notebook. And lastly, I have a deck of playing cards here, as I've been practicing Magic and cardistry for many years. So I can just get my deck of cards out. I tend to just, when I'm watching a YouTube video on my screen, I have the video open, watching it, and then just like practice some magic, anything like that really. And that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I've got lots of new ideas for videos coming out very soon. You can also follow my photography work on Instagram, and you can sign up to my weekly email newsletter where I share productivity tips and other content related to what I create on this channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.